This has been Moon's worst matchup for a long time. I think at least for like 6 years. Been having a tough time against 1-0, also against Labby when Labby was doing well. And most notably against Happy, Moon has been having a terrible, terrible win rate. Terrible record. Ooh, nice timing right here though. Comes in with a detonate. DK is not allowed the creep camp right here. And some good mana burns. Lich second by 1-0. Now, I've been trying to see if there's a pattern here for 1-0. I think I talked about this with Neo 2 weeks ago or something. If 1-0 goes Lich second, does that always mean Worms? Oi, did he get it? Oh, not really. Hoo-hoo, that was close though. The Skelly was looking for the last hit there. Amazing item for the Demon Hunter. Big heal potion. Phenomenal. And yeah, about the Frostworms, I think every single map that I saw, with the exception of one, it was Worms after Lich. So normally when the Under doesn't have Naga, the Knight is supposed to get ahead early, get more creeps, get ahead with his own Naga, wait for the Dryads to come out, then get some kills with Dryads. You really have to capitalize on the timing advantage that you have with Dryad and Naga when there's Lich second, like we see here from the Undead, trying to take into Worms. You need to get ahead in the mid game. If you don't get ahead against Worms, I'm not sure if you can win. Not finishing the creep here, not getting the item, losing the Ancient of War isn't great for Moon. Also, it's only a single ghoul that went down so far. This is your time to fight. You got the Dryads now. This is where you need to strike. Getting one green camp here, Demon level 3, having that big healing of course is wonderful. Replenish! Oh my god, the replenish is so good right now. Next big item going to Moon as well. This is a pretty good mid-game so far. He's getting some good items, getting some good experience, getting some phenomenal drops. Big invul and big healing is absolutely perfect. And here is the Boneyard. That Frostworm timing is very scary. I've seen Life now beat the Worms multiple times. And he always did that when he was ahead, coming out of the mid-game. Yeah, this is the right time to fight, like I said. With the Dryads, with the double slow, this is what you need to do. Find kills early and get ahead. One Fiend picked off, not bad. You gotta be fast with the Dryads here. Ooh, he's going for a statue kill as well. And he's gonna get it. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Fiend and statue taken out. Did he lose something? No, he saved the Dryads. Dryads on low HP though. They're hard to heal up. I guess with Rejuve, he's going to be able to do it. Moon understood the assignment though. He knew he needed to get to strike earlier. Before Orb, before Worm and all that. But this is well done so far. But when the worm comes out, also needs to have the right response. I still feel like Night Elves don't focus the worm enough. If you go for the worm target fire, you have a lot of piercing damage. It takes a lot of damage right away. Also, Naga plus Dryad double slows the worm. And then it has very slow attack and move speed. But of course, if you focus the worm too much and he pulls it away, you waste damage uptime. The ghouls are there in your face. You also need to deal with the ghouls. So it's easier said than done. It is not easy to micro these fights perfectly. The worm makes things a lot more complicated than it would be normally against just a Fiend Destroyer army. Legion Doomhorn here, not good for 1-2-0. Oh, look at the levels on Moon. If he gets 4-3 before the first big fight, that would be insane. And he's almost there. You can creep the red camp normally very easy with Dryas. This is also well done by Moon. Demon Hunter items aren't that good, by the way. Helm of Valor would be insane right now. Foot of Cunning is a lot worse. But it's also some decent stats. Ideally, the other ones to come out of the early game either ahead or even, and then go for the Frenzy, Worm, timing, and then most Night Elves just die. But of course, this early game was rather bad for 1-0. Next item picked up for Moon, Claws of Attack, TP home. One Moonwell's gonna fall, needs to make it anew. Moon's inventory is looking really good here. There's targeting on the worm right away. DK low mana, by the way. Orb of Venom, of course, spreading lots of damage around, but the Dryads are now also taken out. Now there's no easy slow anymore. Ooh, Demon Hunter, Invo Potion last second. Needs to pass the heal pot. That one's still on the Naga. Moon did lose a lot of units here. The bears especially, of course, get absolutely wrecked by that magic damage. And yeah, that's the thing about frost worms. You can never underestimate them. It's kind of crazy. Worms are not good enough to be played in any other matchup. But against Night Elf, they can look so good. Chad told me that recently on ladder also ended up playing more worms against Orc. Which sounds kind of terrible against Ensnare and Berserkers, in my opinion, but maybe there's a build there that has yet to be discovered. Oh, yeah. There someone is saying again. Worms played against Orc if they go Tor and Headhunter. Tor and Headhunter is what I play. As Orc against Undead. I have a 100% win rate so far. But I only have like 10 games or something. There you see the damage on the worm right away. And when the ghouls are gone, all of a sudden the archers especially have an easier time. But of course the Fiend piercing against the Dryads can still be tremendous. Demon Hunter doesn't have the heal potion here. Should be given to him if you ask me. We got the dust now. We got some Fiends going down. We got a pretty even game here now, it seems. Naga level 4. Going for a mana shield. 1-0 needs mana potions. Worm is obviously a very important unit. You need to have that mana potion ready if it comes to a desperate situation where you need to heal it up. Remo didn't see Lin versus Happy. Wait. Linverse is happy. When did that happen? What? I certainly didn't see that. When the hell did that happen? Wait, did I see that? I guess not. A couple of months ago. Lol, bro. Couple of months ago. Come on. I have the memory of a goldfish. You can only ask me about yesterday. The day before yesterday is already too long ago. Okay, now we're just sitting at 50. The map's been crept up. This is where undead sometimes go for late game, like ultra late game necro wagons. Oh, we're seeing Disease Cloud here by 120. He has 2 ghouls only though. That means he doesn't have too much lumber income. Oh, that Naga, a little bit out of position. Needs to get some rejuve. There it is. Demon still has the big healing potion all the way from the early game. Great to have still. Another fiend goes down. Oh, I think he saw the shade somewhere maybe. Demon almost level 5. This is going to be a huge level up. Often, Night Elves will expand when they're rich on 50 supply and then build an army to back it up. That's also what 120 is looking for. And there's the temple. Yeah, this is going to be necro wagons. I think 120 made a mistake here making that 4th fiend. After losing the fiend, should have made a ghoul instead. That would have led to more lumber. Because you need lots of upgrades with this kind of stuff. The necro trainings, of course, and the exhumed corpses. Does anybody know the resource cost of exhumed corpses? Guys, can you look that up for me right now? It's a very, very, very fast upgrade, like crazy fast. How much does it cost? I guess it doesn't cost much, does it? A couple of months ago, 120 didn't know how this worked, by the way. We had a game where he was trying to load up corpses on the wagon, but didn't have the upgrades, so we were just standing there at the graveyard. Didn't know that interaction. 7550. Oh, okay. That's almost nothing. Yeah, Necro Adept training also isn't heavy on lumber, but Master training is pretty heavy on lumber. And the worms are 120 lumber each, so... Still feels like 120 is a bit low on lumber here. Maybe it's gonna work out though. Meanwhile, Moon is going for MGs. He knows what's coming. MGs certainly do better against Fiend Necros than Bears do. That's true. But where is your damage coming from? Normally we see Night Elves trying to go Chims against this. Oh, they're the Chim Roosts. They're very late though. Chim Roost takes a minute. Chim takes a minute. Literally 1 minute. I feel like those should have been earlier. But when are you gonna break into upkeep? 120 has the advantage of having the Shade Scouting. Moon has the advantage of having insane upgrades. He's gonna have 3-3. Wait, 120 has no upgrades? Oh, 120 has 0 upgrades. Yeah, that is what he was missing out on because of the low lumber. Yeah, look at the lumber. 39 lumber right now. I am vindicated. I told you. He needed another ghoul. When he lost the fiend, he should have made another ghoul. Okay, can unsummon the sack pit. That's a good amount of lumber. Oh, Moon. Those chim roosts are late, buddy. Very late. Oh my god, they take so long. Finally, chims in production. Where are the MGs, by the way? Moon's resources are looking well balanced. Mountain giants, mountain giants. Where are the mountain giants? The great thing is also, when you have a big-ass necro army, necro wagons, it is too big to focus fire everything perfectly with orbs, so you have to be on A-click a lot. And if you're just on normal A-click, then MGs are really good. MGs are gonna have... Wait, how much armor is it again with 3-3? It's 12 armor, right? Where are the MGs? There they are. Okay. This is gonna be an amazing army for Moon. I was a bit worried he wasn't gonna get him out in time, but he will. 1-0, really struggling with the lumber here. This is the most insane upgrade difference I've seen all year. 3-3 versus 1-0. Wait, he cancelled the mountain giants. Interesting. I feel like at least one MG would be really good. Again, so much of this is going to be A-click on the ground. One MG could soak up so much damage. But he's just going mass gyms. I think this could be a mistake. Normally at this point in the game, as the undead, you're supposed to have at least 1-0 fiends, rather 2-1. And now also 1-0 or 2-0 skellies and wagons. Of course, those upgrades don't carry over. Unlike the Knight of Army, where every good late game unit has the same upgrade type. 6 chims, possibly with roar, are gonna have a lot of damage. Question will be, do they have enough to blow up all the skellies fast enough? Moon also wants to bring a lot of wisps for detonate if he needs them. How many wisps does he have? 14. Main base is dry. Here's the second attack upgrade for 1-0. No upgrades on the fiends. The fiend destroyer worms aren't that strong with 0-0. He double sells the temples of the damned. Interesting. I think he's expanding again here 1-0. I'm looking forward to the chims, dude. Maybe you should try to get the chims to the wagons. They could blow up the wagons instantly if he comes from behind. Shouldn't he be coming in from behind here? Anyways, in we go. Yoi! Look at that lightning. We got fireworks going on over here. Wisps in position. Oh, beautiful position for the detonates right away. Oh my god, so much damage from the chims. Holy hell. Lich in trouble as well. DK out of mana already. Has a mana potion still. Holy hell, those chims. Dude! Very hard to tell what exactly is going on in the fight. Necros are going down though. We don't have too many skellies left. DK level 5. Worm is dead. Moon is low in supply as well. He is losing all those chims in the end, but they did a lot of damage. The remaining army is stronger for Moon, and he gets the GG. 1-0. Loses the first map in this series against Moon, where he has had the upper hand for the longest time. Keeper first by Moon. What? It's kind of a Kaho special. Don't know if you guys remember this, but Kaho used to play Keeper first all the time on this map, and only this map, and even defeated Happy here a few times. Keeper hunts opening. What the hell? Once upon a time, Undead liked to fast expand on this map, but nowadays, Undead fast expo is kind of bad against Night Elf, it seems, where Night Elves counter expand so well against it. Fast level 2 for the Keeper. Keeper hunts against Undead. What the hell? That's very, very rare to see. Interesting. Both Keeper and Hunts will get a lot weaker in the late game. So you need to get ahead early. Normally, that is with an expansion. There's 2 Wisps moving in the bottom left. Yep. Oh, is he going for a 1-base AP push? What the hell? Dude, what is Moon cooking over here? Oh my god, he does. He is going for an AP push. What the hell? And the Undead army right now in a different position. Moon can keep his opponent busy here for a while. What the hell, dude? Moon, just such a interesting player. Oh, gets 1 ghoul kill here. Dude. I need to look out the window right now. Feels like there's a storm. Yeah, dude, there's a crazy rainstorm going on outside right now. And now we got APs in the main base, even an Ancient of War over here. This proxy Ancient of War to make glaives, most likely. Okay, very interesting. 1-0 needs Slaughterhouse. Oh, he's late on the graveyard. Late on the graveyard means late on the Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse into wagons right away is what he needs. He's got room in the back of the base there behind the crypt. Meanwhile, he's going to need a lot of repair to keep these buildings up. There it is. There's a Slaughterhouse. Meat wagons are very, very good against these APs. One of the big advantages for Undead here in holding this push is your workers always heal. The Acolytes on Blight. Lots of mana still on the DK. Lich is soaking up some damage here from the towers. Can blow up some wisps. It's a hard push to make work. Lots of damage on the AP already. The glaives will have to take out the meat wagons to allow the APs to stay up. Death now starting to run low on mana here. First meat wagon gonna be a huge tool to deal with this. Second meat wagon normally puts an end to the push. Ghouls now coming out to put some damage on the glaives. Oh, Lich hurt already. Goes for the heal potion. Needs a mass repair. The Black Citadel, of course. Ooh, Death Knight. Low HP as well, but it's only level 1 Entangle. 1-0 not making... Oh, wait. Oh, he's gonna lose. Oh, he loses the Halls of the Dead. Oh, shit. No way. Moon is winning with an AP push. Are you kidding me? Oh, before the second meat wagon was out. No way, dude. What is going on here? One base AP push, dude. What the hell is this? When I used to lose on ladder to this strategy, I would always feel so bad. I would feel like the worst player in the world. Thank you, 1-0. This is like retroactive therapy to see that you also can lose to this strategy. There used to be this one guy on War 3 Champions. I don't remember his name, but he used to play the stupid strat all the time. And of course, once you knew it was coming, it was terrible. But I still lost to it, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. Moon is executing this really well, by the way, macro-wise. He had exactly as many hunts as he needed, exactly as many APs as he needed, and most importantly, he had glaives exactly when he needed them to really pressure that Halls of the Dead. The proxy Ancient of War here was hugely important. GG! No way! No way! Keeper AP push. What the hell? That's some crazy sauce. Okay. Moon goes up 2-0 against 1-0. Great position now for him to get the revenge and win this series. 3 match points. Map 3. Autumn leaves. Back to Demon. Very bad demerge items. Gloves and mantle, not good at all, but will be great for a Naga second. The big important question here will be Lich second for the Undead or Naga second. As we notice now, most of the time Lich second means worms. It could also mean tier 3 expo though. Some Night Elves, especially Life, are way over aggressive against tier 3 expo in my opinion. I think they should just counter expand. Can you guys hear the thunder outside? I don't think so, right? Normally microphones don't pick that up, but it is thundering and raining hard outside right now. A summer storm. Demon doesn't have boots yet, by the way. Yep, that's dangerous. And that's a surround. Where do you live? I live next to Karlsruhe, which is in the southwest of Germany. Right next to the French border. Demon does have boots now. Putting in a lot of damage on these ghouls here. Did the creeps deny that one? I'm not sure. Ooh, another ghoul goes down. This is sloppy 1-0. Losing 3 ghouls. Wow. I mean, the demon is very hurt, but losing 3 ghouls here is great for him. Naga second for 1-0 this time. Okay. No worms anymore. Ooh, the demon. The demon. Oh, he's not expecting the Naga. Not expecting the Naga. Oi! Oh! B2W rip. Oh, Moon. Oh, Moon. That was very risky. Too bad. This game looked great for Moon until the demon loss. Now he lost the demon and the Ancient of War. That is not great at all anymore. B2W rip indeed. One to 0 now, pulling ahead, taking camps away from the opponent. Naga level 2, DK about to hit level 3. This is a really good position for 1 to 0 here. Also, look at the Demon Hunter items. Oh my god. That is terrible. We all know the Demon Hunter can be amazing in the late game, but he needs some items. This is gonna be a paper demon. Yeah, this position is terrible, horrible for Moon. Yeah, if 1 to 0 doesn't convert this lead, that would be pretty bad. This is the kind of game you have to win. He could expand super easily now. He could also just go for a frenzy timing push, of course. But that bears the risk of not killing the Night Elf, the game dragging out, and maybe you falling behind. Man, the Demon Hunter items are so bad. My goodness. He doesn't even have a circlet. He has 0 stat boost right now. Outside of move speed. What is going on? The demon has nothing. Going for an Invis potion here. Let's showing up. Is he going for the skull? No, he isn't. Probably for the last hit. 1 to 0 knew something was fishy with the demon not being here. Using that 1 over the win right away, and the demon, hoo-wee, almost goes down. Just turn around, kill him. What? Cold arrow turned off because of creeping. Demon lucky there to get away. That could have been his end with better focus fire by 1 to 0. Happy would have killed him there probably. Level 3 Naga. Good bone gems, of course, not so nice, but the ended hero levels are looking pretty damn good. He's about to hit 4-3-2. Demon gets a Ring of Regen, that is okay, but not that good in the late game. Oh my god, look at the demon. Look how he melts! Gets saved with the staff, though. That was a good fork lightning on the ghouls. But only level 1 fork lightning. Oh my god, the Demanter. He's just utterly melting. Invo Potion now. Bear's also getting picked off here one by one. We got the DK now almost on level 4. And the demon's dead. GG. 1-0 gets on the board. Easy game for 1-0 here. Bad luck for Moon, getting no good items at all for the demon. And also one big mistake, of course. Oh, Demander wants to creep the green camp away from the opponent here. Maybe even go for both small greens to pick up the small items. DK trying to show up for the steal. A little bit too late. Again, good Naga items. Not great demon items. But the nice thing about this map is you can always buy a ring of protection. And there should be at least one ring on the demon. Honestly, I feel like in this matchup there should be 2 rings on the demon. Question is also going to be, though, how much inventory space do you have? Slippers! That's nice. Ooh, perfect Whisk Scout. Look at that. Wow. Amazing timing by Moon here. Sees the movement right away by 1-0. Taking a look at the market. Sells! He sold the mantle. How dare you? What about the Naga? Demon surrounded, but he's fighting back pretty well. He's got some really good right-click items here. And 1-0 is feeling the pain. Demon has barely fought out. And that was a pretty good trade, I would say. DK lost all the mana. Ghouls are kind of hurt here. Demanter going back to the movement, and he's expanding. On the way to tier 2. Oh, there was this one game as well. Moon versus, I think it was 1-0. It was a Shattered Exile game last week. Was that Gladiator Championship, maybe? It's really cool on this map because normally you can always get away with this tier 2 expo if you don't buy boots, because boots are so expensive, right? And Echo Isles, the shop is so far away that if the Night Elf doesn't get boots of speed, it's not as suspicious as it would be otherwise. Wisp already at the tavern, getting ready for a Naga second. Both might be going for Naga second. Indeed, both are. No boots for either player. Demon again falling back to the Moonwells. It's not going to be nighttime forever, of course, so he can't just do this endlessly. Nice Shadow Meld again on the Archer. Again, abusing the fact that nobody made it to the shop yet. The shop on this map is just too far away from the early important area of this market. Double lures on the way, Dryad soon to show up. And so far there's no indicator that Moon is going for this expansion, by the way. That's the cool thing here. This expo is hidden, so to speak. Where's the Naga going? Moon is afraid his Naga is going to get targeted. Did she run into the creeps? Oh, she almost ran into the creeps. Demon healed up again, but he couldn't get back to full HP this time. First Dryad now on the way. That Dryad is going to be a big addition to the army. Oh, big last hidden item right here up for grabs with a mana burn. Maybe he can steal it. Didn't use the mana burn. Small mistake by Moon, but still gets a ghoul at least. Big heal potion for the Death Knight. Would have been insane for the demon, of course. Shadow Melts are excellent here by Moon. Very quick reactions every time. Now that one archer is slain. But the Tree of Life there, already in a good position down south. When is 1-0 going to find out, I wonder? And this is going to be the last time of Moonju's healing, by the way. Now the demon has to be a lot more careful with how he trades hit points. Needs an early shop, I would say, to get heal potions out. Oh, there's the shop. Cool build by Moon. Basically, nobody does this on the pro level. The DK bought a ring to prevent the demon from buying it. Really? Really? I've never seen that before. Interesting. Good catch. Invo potion on the demon. Naga in trouble. Giving her the heal potion. Oh, big impact of the heal pot right there. And I think now 1-0 knows. This is too many dryads. Not enough bears for the state in the game. I think 1-0 now knows about the expansion, but this is only when he really found out. Oh yeah, look at the healing from Moon now. Ooh, it is looking rough. As I'm gonna get into it in my patch suggestions later, this is the biggest design problem for Night Elf. If you don't have bears, you never have enough healing. This is the #1 problem. I like the Shadow Priest pickup here. Just anything to get more healing. 1-0, not going for a push, by the way. Looks like he's getting ready for a counter expansion, going for Disease Cloud as well, which is great against mass dryads. Oh, Moon got a ring +5. That's amazing. Actually, 1-0 is not going for the expansion after all. It is the push. Love the fact that Moon is picking up heal scrolls here. But the army is pretty far away from the main base. Also, there's no dust on Moon here. That is definitely an oversight. Now 1-0, however, behind this is going for the Necropolis. Still no Haunted, though. Oh, Moon's going to lose the lore. Needs to remake that immediately. He needs to have mass production ready. By the way, where are the upgrades? Ah, no, he's got upgrades. Excuse me. I thought he had none, but he has 1-1 on the Dryads. That's pretty good. Ooh, perfect mana burn. Right before the coil. Heavy focus fire on the demon here. There is a staff for him and an invuln. Ooh, and the wagon now can do a lot of damage. So good against the Dryads. Heal scroll committed already. Team Hunter still hurt. There's one Nova ready! Ah, Moon, the staff was ready! B2W rip! Where's that staff, Moon? If he just gets the staff save. Look at that, he even kills the MG. Not the MG. The wagon. Where was that staff, mister? Old man Moon, not fast enough with the reaction. He's got a Wisp close to the Undead expansion, by the way. I'm not sure if he scouted this. Going for a heal scroll. It seems like he knows. If he knows, though, he has to go tier 3. Dryads will not be enough anymore in the long run here. Why don't you have instant reaction, Moon? It was far from instant reaction, dude. The team was low HP, he was clearly getting focused. The DK used the mana potion and then the coil. Long range. There was a lot of time. Nice interception here, though. And there's no burrow, actually, yet. Surprisingly. So, these fiends are easy to pick off. Moon is a bit low lumber, so it's not hard to... It's not easy, rather, to get to tier 3 right now. Demon can't really mana burn too well. He came back from the tavern without mana, obviously. Keeps chasing, going in with the Invo Potion here. This is looking very all-in by Moon, though. He's got no lumber. He's got no tier 3. If 1-0 holds right here, this should be his game. Ooh, Lich! Oh, the coil is too late. Naga also getting chased. Demon without boots. We'll see if he gets the kill. The Naga is super hurt. The Mass Dryads here are still doing well for a while, but they're getting worse and worse over time. Especially against wagons. Quite a few kills for Moon right here. The Demon getting ready to re-enter the battle. Got a couple of heal potions, but the damage is seriously lacking. Without the Orb of Venom. Oh, look at all the fiends! Look at all the fiends! There's gonna be 3 fiends picked off in a matter of seconds here. Lot of losses for 1-0. He doesn't have a mana potion anymore. Naga has a heal pot. She should be safe. DK! Oh, DK gets surrounded. The Mass Dryads for Moon. I thought it might be falling off too fast, but no, he wins! Moon gets the win! 3-1 victory against 1-0 finally. Moon, who had such a tough time against 1-0 and in general against Undeads for a long time. I was worried that Moon was going to have a really bad week or month coming up after he was getting battered on the weekend. Losing to Sok, losing to 40, losing to Lin. All of those were very one-sided series.